Okay, now we'll have a look about the topics of variation. Okay, so let's see. First of all, remember how many kinds of variation? Yeah, direct variation, inverse variation, and joint variation, and the last one, partial variation. Right. Okay, so let's have a quick view about this four different kinds of variation. The first one, let's see. Now here y varies directly as x squared. That means we can write as y varies directly as x squared. If we use a k, that means the variation constant, that means y equals k x squared. Okay, for k is a non-zero constant. Okay, non-zero constant. 咁唔知你記唔記得咩叫 variation constant 啦 ？OK，所以如果你要記得呢個字眼嘅話咧，或者考到呢個字眼咧，希望你記得。OK，so let's see. How about example 1.2? Y varies directly as x plus 5. That means y varies directly as x plus 5. 即係咁樣啦。So y equals k times x plus 5. Okay, for k is a non-zero constant. Okay. Let's see, have a look. The second kind, inverse variation. Okay, y varies inversely as x as the square of x. Okay, that means the square of x. So y varies inversely. That means we can write as this. 我哋可以咁樣寫啦。And if we write as equal sign with the variation constant, that means y equals k over x square. K over x square. Okay? 2.2, y varies inversely as the square root of x. 攞呢兩條出嚟係想同學可以睇得到 okay, this one is a square of x, this one is a square root of x. So that means like this, square root of x. So at the end, y equals k over square root of x. Okay? 咁無論 direct variation 或者 inverse variation 啦，咁我哋都可以有一啲嘅寫法啦，令到我哋計算嘅時候容易啲。例如 direct variation, okay, y equals kx squared. We can write as, that means y over x squared equals k. 即係話 y 同埋 x 疑似嗰個關係咧，可以寫成一個嘅常數。So y1 over x1 square equals y2 over x2 square. 仲記唔記得咧 ？OK， 呢個係方便我哋去計算嘅。另外，如果 inverse variation 都可以嘅，我哋可以睇成係例如呢個啦 ，y square root x equals k, right? That means y1 and then square root x1 equals y2 square root x2。咁我哋就可以用呢一個咧去計算一下，如果我有兩組唔同嘅數啦 ，x1、y1，咁可能我有 x2，我要揾翻 y2。我哋除咗可以用 variation constant 之外，我哋都可以用呢一個嘅關係去揾翻嘅。咁每一次我哋都可以去睇下個 variation constant 究竟佢幾時等於個 k， 以至到我哋可以寫到呢兩組唔同嘅數式。Okay, the third one, joint variation. Okay, joint variation. That means there are not only one thing affects y. Okay, for example here, k be the non-zero constant. That means the variation constant. Ask you to express the formula using k as a variation constant. Here, give you as an example, question 1, h is fixed and s varies directly as r. That means s varies directly as r. And the other one, if r fixed s varies inversely as h squared. That means s inversely varies as h squared. So as a result, this one you can write as s equals k r over h squared. OK， 呢個可以睇成係 s 等於 k1 r 啦，呢個就可以睇係 s 等於 k2 over h square 啦。咁無論係 k1 又好 k2 又好，都係一個常數啫，所以我哋可以咁樣合併寫成 h r 同 s 嘅關係啦，一拼過可以寫到嘅。呢個我哋叫 joint variation， 即係話互相相乘埋一齊嘅。OK， joint variation。好，我哋睇一睇2嗰個啦。If m is fixed and f varies inversely as n, okay? If n is fixed, f varies directly as square root m. So that means f and n relations, and then f with m relations. Okay. So at the end, f equals k square root m over n. This is the formula. Link up with the constant k. Okay, the third one, have a look. Z varies jointly as x cubed and y. If write like this, that means directly. Okay, so z equals k x cubed y. 呢個就係嗰個關係啦。好，第四 y varies inversely as r squared and directly as L. So R equals K 有 inversely 即係有個份數啦 K over R square and directly as L. So KL over R square. Okay? How about the number 5? Number 5. Okay. T varies directly as x squared and inversely as y squared. So T equals k square root x over y squared. Okay? Last one. C varies inversely as p and square root q. So both inversely at the end c equals k over p square root q. Okay? This one as a joint variation. That means times the unknown together. Maybe directly, maybe inversely. Okay. The last one, partial variation. Okay. Partial variation 部分邊啦。This one, that means we add up several parts. So add up different parts 係加埋一齊嘅。可能有兩個部分，甚至多過兩個，可以三個部分都得。我哋睇睇。So this one, whereas partly 佢講到明 partly 啦 and partly 啦，咁你見到呢字眼就好容易知道一定係加㗎啦。加嘅時候我哋就直接寫條公式就得啦。OK， for example this one partly varies directly as x and directly as y square. So z equals 好呢度 k 咧就記得兩個 variation constant 係唔一樣嘅可以唔同嘅常數。So k1 x plus k2 y square。咁有同學可能會中意寫咁樣嘅，即係等於 ax 加 by square 都得，但係請記得啦，無論係 k1、k2，又或者你寫做 a 或者 b， 佢哋都係 non-zero constants 咁樣去諗嘅。OK， 好，我哋繼續。Number 2, z is partially constant. Okay, partially constant and partially inversely as x. So 其中一個係 k 啦1，另外就係 partially inversely as x， 所以就 k2 over x 啦。因為 inversely 即係話喺分母嘅，呢個係反變 win inversely. Number 3, partially varies directly as x and partially varies inversely as x squared. So this one, do you remember how to write? Yeah, k1x and then plus OK k2 over x square。同樣啦，有同學可能會中意咁樣式嘅 ax 啦，再加 b over x 二次都得，咁都係嗰句啦。ab 記住係個 variation constant non-zero 嘅 constant。好，繼續。Number 4第四類啦，或者係第四條嘅例子啦。Parsley 又係見到 parsley and then parsley， 咁你就識啦。Inversely as inversely as OK， so z equals k1 over square root x plus k2 over y。OK， 好，所以4款嘅 variation 咧，希望都記得。我哋開始去睇一睇一啲嘅例子啦。我哋都用樣嘅去揾一啲public exam question。Let's see. Let's have a look all together. Now here is a sample paper, question 11. Okay, so let's see. In the factory, the product of production cost of a carpet of perimeter S meters is $C. It's given that C is a sum of two parts. One part varies as X, the other part varies as the square of S. So when S equals 2, C equals 356. When S equals 5, C equals 1250. Part A. Find the production cost, okay, of a carpet of perimeter 6 meters. Okay. So how to find the production cost of the carpets? So let's see. I let C equals, okay, maybe I use A and B. AS plus BS squared. Remember where A and B are non-zero constant. Okay， 都係一啲非零嘅常數。So substitute the values. So now C is 356 equals 8 times S, that means 2, and then B times 2 squared. The other one, 1250 equals 8 times 5 plus B times 5 squared. Okay, if you solve this 2, okay, that means 2A and then 4B equals 356. 5A plus 25B equals 1250. Okay, so as the result, this one equation 1, equation 2, then you can solve it as, okay, maybe the second one times 2 minus the first one times 5. Okay, then as a result, B, you can find it. B equals, okay, 24. Okay, and A equals 130. Okay, 咁計完之後未完嘅 remember write down, okay, C equals 130x plus 24s squared. And now we need to find if the perimeter S equals 6, then what is the answer? So 130 times 6, 24 times 6 squared. Okay, so as a result, 1644. 呢個就係答案啦 Part A. Oh, Part B. If the production cost of a carpet is 539, find the perimeter of the carpet. 呢個調翻轉揾啫，就唔難嘅。So this one, 539 equals 130s plus 24s squared. Just direct substitute and then find it. So 24s squared plus 130s minus 539 equals 0. 咁即係話呢個其實係解緊 quadratic equation 啫。So 4s and this one 6s minus 11 plus 49. So you see that this one s equals 11 over 4 or s equals negative 49 over 6. Anything you need to pay attention? Yeah, this one you need to reject it because s is perimeter. So as a result, the perimeter of the carpet is 2.75 meters. Okay? Okay? 好 ，sample paper 嘅一條就係咁樣樣啦。咁你會發覺原來嚟緊嘅 public exam question 咧，好多時候都相類似嘅。你又睇下呢條咯喎 ，public exam question 呢個 practice paper 嚟嘅。咁又會係點樣樣咧 ？OK，for example here, part A. Now let's see. C be the cost of manufacturing cubical carton of a size X cm. It's given that C is a partly constant 你睇到啦 partly constant and partly varies as the square of x. So write correctly. When x equals 20, C equals 32. X equals 120, C equals 112. So what can we do? Find the cost of the manufacturing cubical carton of a size 50 cm. So write down the relation first. So I let C equals K1 plus K2 and then x square, right? Partly constant 我用 K1 啦，另外 partly varies as square of x. So direct variation where K1, K2 are non-zero constant. Okay. So let's see. Solve the equation. Okay. X 係20 ，C 係24。42. So this one 42 equals K1 and then plus K2 and then 20 square. And the other one 112 equals K1 plus K2 and this one 120 square. Right, this is the first equation and second equation. Okay. So let's see. Maybe simply the second equation minus the first equation 2減1得啦，咁你eliminate咗個 K1. So you see that K2 equals 1/200. And after you find K2, you'll find that K1 equals 40. So C equals 40 plus 1/200 and then times x squared. Now x is 50. So 50 square. So what is C? You see that 52.5 is the answer. Okay? Part B. Let's have a look. Now if the cost of manufacturing a cubical carton is $58, that means C is $58. 呢個係 C 嚟嘅 ，OK? Find the length of a size of a cartoon. OK? So 一樣啦，都係直接代落去嘅啫。C now is 58 equals this one 40 plus 1/200 and the x squared, right? So at the end x squared equals 3600 and you'll find that x equals 60 or x equals -60. 又係啦 ，x 係 sin 嚟㗎嘛，咁所以呢個就唔需要啦 ，rejected. As a result, the length is 60. 有冇單位自己要留意嘅 ，OK 60 cm. OK, so this is the answer. OK, 好，兩條都係 partial variation 喎，係咪啊？好，咁會唔會有啲唔係 partial variation 㗎？咁樣我哋睇下呢條未必同你去詳細咁做，但係我想同同學咧睇一睇，咦呢個會唔會又係 partial 咧 ？Let's see. Let's $C be the cost of painting a can of a surface A meters. It's given that C is a sum of two parts. 又係啦。One part is constant and the other part varies as A. 所以 part A 又會咁樣啦，又俾咗兩套資料你 ，A equals 2, C equals 62, A equals 6, C equals 74。咁我哋點樣咧 ？Find the cost of painting a can of a surface area is 13 meters 呢個好明顯就係 A 啦 ，OK， 咁點計呢？一樣啦 ，Let's see， 好 ，partly constant partly various as A， 咁即係話其中一個係 constant， 好，我又用 A 啦，另外一個 constant 唔係乘翻 A，BA，OK， 好，咦，似乎用 A 同 B 可能會 mix up 咗喎，不如我用 R 同 S 啦，不如 OK，where R and S are non-zero constant。OK， 好，咁你應該寫到兩條式㗎啦。C 係62嘅時候 ，A 就會係2，咁即係兩個 S。另外就74啦，就會係6個 S。OK，equation 1 equation 2又係啦，2減1又可以揾到啦。咁你會計到個 S 就會係3啦。OK，and R you found that is 56。OK，so required cost A part 要揾嘅 cost 就會點樣計呢？ 56 plus 3 times OK 13啦，呢個係啱唔啱啊 ？Yeah， 所以計到嘅係 OK $95。OK， 好，其他 B， 好 part B 有啲嘢要留意啦。Now here there are larger can which is similar to the can describing A. Larger can is similar to A. If the volume of larger can is 8 times of the can describing A, find the cost of painting the larger can. OK， 咁你見到啦，講緊個 volume 係咪 ？Volume 8 times。OK， 咁你就可以講翻啦。如果係嘅話 ，since the volume of the larger can is 8 times of part A。OK， 咁即係話個 surface area 會點樣樣呢？ Then surface area of the larger can is 4 times of part A。 好，呢度可以睇睇 if this one is 8 over VA, this one actually equals to the length L and LA. Okay, is it cube? Do you remember? 記唔記得 volume 係咁樣樣嘅關係呢？咁個 area 呢，就自不然會變咗係幾多倍啊？係啦，呢個好明顯就係2倍個 length 係2啦。OK， 咁啊，如果去到個 surface area， 我哋就會將佢 take square， 咁所以呢，呢個自不然就會變咗係L over LA。OK， 咁你發覺呢個呢，啱啱個比例呢，你會睇到8倍啊嘛，啱唔啱？咁所以啱啱好呢 L 同埋 LA 呢就會係2啦。OK， 咁我 take 翻 square 嘅話就會變咗係個 volume 啦。sorry 唔係 volume， 我講緊係 surface area 啦。OK， 咁所以呢個就會係4咯，得唔得？故此我哋就會知道呢，呢個係4倍啦。So本來13啦 ，OK 個 surface area， 咁呢度嚟講 larger can， 咁咪即係倍大咗4倍啦。So this one is 52 meters square. So as a result, the required cost equals 56 plus 3 times 52. 所以個 cos 咧就會212啦。OK， 有問題。咁究竟會唔會有其他嘅 variation 嘅咧 ？OK， 我又睇2013年。13年呢條咧，你會發覺 weight is the sum of two parts， 又係咁喎 ，one part varies directly as L，the other part varies directly as L square。OK， 好，咁所以呢度咧，大家可以自己嘗試下做啊。你可以 pause 咗佢，然後自己試下做。咁答案會係咩咧 ？Part A 222 gram，OK，and the Part B 問你 perimeter，so this one is 11/4 meters，OK，11/4 meters。好，所以我要帶你去到2017年㗎啦，因為呢一條咧就唔係 partial variation 啦。我哋睇一睇呢個咯喎。Number 8 is given that y varies inversely as square root x, okay? And one set of data, x equals 144 and y equals 81. Express y in terms of x, part A. So I let y equals inversely 啦，咁所以 y equals k over square root x, okay? Where k is a non-zero constant, okay? Then 照代翻入去啦，81 k over square root of 144. So what is k? 972, right? 咁佢叫你 express y in terms of k， 咁咪照代翻入去啦。y in terms of x, sorry. So this one, y equals 972 over square root x. Okay. Part B. 好啦，佢話 find the value of x is increased from 144 to 324. Find the change in the value of y. y 有啲咩改變呢？咁佢就話啦，由144增加至324，咁咪照睇下啦。Initial y 係幾多啊？頭先144嘅時候 ，initial y 係81。OK， so the initial value of y is 81。留意翻啦。咁最後個 value 咧 ，the new value of y 係幾多咧？咁咪照代啦，972 972 over 324 square roots. So you found that this one is 54. Therefore, decrease 咗嘅。The decrease in the value of y is 81 minus 54, so it's 27. 佢唔係叫你計百分比，佢就係問你改變咗幾多，所以你計翻個值改變咗幾多。OK， 如果佢講緊 percentage change 咧，你就真係要計啦。OK， 好，睇下啲 MC 啊。OK， 好，睇呢兩條都係喺 DSE 裡面嘅題目。OK，so the first one, given that z varies directly as x and inversely as square root y. If y is decreased by 64% and z increased by 25%, then what is x change? 好，先寫咗 z 同佢哋嘅關係先啦。Directly as OK， 寫好啲先。x and inversely as y， that means k x over square root y 就係咁樣啦。呢個係 initial z。OK， 好啦，佢而家有啲咩改變咧 ？y 細咗。所以個 new z 咧 k 乘以乜嘢咧？1 plus 64% of x, right？ 咁另外嗰個咧，另外嗰個係 increase 定 decrease 啊 ？Yeah, z decrease. OK。唔好意思啊。改先，佢要你揾嘅係最後 x 嘅改變，咁而家 y decrease z increase，so a little bit change， 換位先 ，x 係等於咩咧？set and then square root y over k， 將 x 做一個 subject 先。咁所以 new x 咧就會係睇下個 new z 同埋個 new y 點樣改變啦 over k。好 y 1 minus 64% of y and then take the square roots. Okay? OK? 好 set 咧 set 有啲咩改變咗啊 ？OK? set 就係 increase 咗 ，that means 1 plus 25% of z。OK？ 咁所以呢度嚟講咧，即係話呢個1.25個 z 啦。咁 y 係幾多咧？0.36再開方 ，OK？ 咁即係話呢個係開方0.36 y。咁我想寫翻咧舊底嘅 x 係幾多 ？OK？ 咁喺呢度嚟講，即係1.25乘以開方0.36啦，啱唔啱？就乘咩咧 ？z square root y over k。OK？ 好，咁1.25乘以0.36嘅開方係幾多咧？咁即係話1.25乘以0.6啦，再乘翻 original x。你發覺呢個0.75嘅0.75個 z root y over k。OK？ 咁你睇到哦，原來新嗰個 x 係舊嗰個 x 嘅0.75倍，咁即係話個答案係咩啊？哦 ，that means this one decrease 25%。OK， decrease 25%。OK？ 好多時候又會考另外一類問題嘅就係、好似 DSE 2014年呢一類啦，我哋睇睇咯喎。Set varies inversely as x inversely 嘅 ，and then directly as a cube of y. Cube of y that means this, okay? So k cube of y and then varies inversely as x 就會咁樣啦。咁佢就問你邊個係一定係 constant 喎？OK， 點樣去知道佢係個 constant 咧 ？Must be a constant。咁即係話可以寫成 k 咯。So this one as k。So zx over y cube as k。咁你發覺，咦，我見唔到有喎。唔緊要 ，y cube over zx equals 1 over k。呢個其實係另外一個 constant 啫。咁都係 constant， 所以無論呢個或者呢個 expression 都係 constant 嘅 expression。OK？ So at the end you found that C is the answer. C is the answer. OK？ 好，希望 variation 呢一課你可以掌握得透徹一啲。記住 MC 好多時候會有呢類嘅問題啦，或者呢類嘅問題啦。咁當然都可以問翻你好簡單嘅 substitution。另外就記得 joint variation，OK，partial variation，OK，我哋都係好經常喺 DSE 裏面會見到嘅題目。咁希望同學都可以掌握得透徹，OK。